Hi, Sylvia here, founder of Amidira. While going through cancer treatment, I spent hours researching health topics, and I created this channel not only to share my insights with you, but to be your buddy when it comes to health. In my last video, I went through the 7 potential benefits of art therapy. So now that you know the benefits of art therapy, how do you do it? Well, as author Greg Anderson says in the book Cancer: 50 Essential Things to Do, art therapy is not about fixating on creating a masterpiece. You just use it to release the playful, joyful, creative aspect of yourself. When I do it, I personally go all over the place. One day I'll be drawing my kids in neon, another day I'll be doing fluid art, or if I'm lucky, I get to do art as part of my work with Amidira. Here's one of my drawings in a cancer greeting card. Now these are all different types of art, but in all of them I get a sense of joy and calm. It's what helped me through tough times going through cancer. And that's what I'd love for you all to be able to have in your back pocket. Now, for the usual disclaimer, I'm not an art therapist. I'm not even an art professional, although I did teach art to kids when I was in high school. I just want to give you ideas for art as a friend and as somebody who found it super therapeutic during cancer therapy. Okay, let's do this. All right, so here are my recommendations for trying art therapy at home. This list is in no particular order. First is visualization or guided imagery. Now, guided imagery is where you use imagery to imagine the outcome that you want, like beating your cancer cells. You can use symbols to represent things, so it can be as simple as drawing a weak cancer cell being beaten down by a hammer. The idea is that your mind and body are connected, and that you can use your imagination to influence your body's health and your sense of well-being. Now this is a whole other complementary therapy to cancer in and of itself, and it doesn't require anything but blank paper and a pen or pencil. From the stories I've read of cancer patients, this type of visualization can be very telling about how you view your treatment, and that view can in turn have an impact on your approach and outcomes. And this isn't just applicable to cancer. Many athletes also use visualization to imagine sports outcomes and injury recovery. This is a big enough topic that I'll be doing a full other video to dive in. So follow the link if you're interested. I'll be showing you an example of what I've done and also some examples from other cancer patients that I've seen, and maybe it will give you a sense of how it can work for you. The second thing, as an idea, is coloring. Doing art therapy at home doesn't need to be complicated. Lots of research has now been collected that shows incredible benefits of coloring. It can offer you mental health, specifically in lowering in stress and anxiety levels. There's even research showing that coloring mandalas can help reduce anxiety. So one way to get started is just to order some coloring books online, like the ones we have on Amidira.com. These ones are lightweight travel versions of the full thing that you can find at bookstores, so you can take them with you wherever you go. We also sell them with these nice pencil crayons. I hate it when you get those cheap ones and they don't color properly, but this has really good lead in them. All right, the third idea is to actually draw the mandala or pattern yourself. I've personally found it helpful to not just do the coloring, but to actually draw the pattern. The patterns are super easy to do, and it's my go-to whenever I'm not feeling inspired enough to make a whole new and super original thing. I'm going to post another video where I do it with you. I really think it's a great way to get started with mindful art. And if you want to get serious about drawing patterns, check out Zentangle. They've got a whole methodology and training on how to do meditative drawing. All right, fourth idea is to do an ink blot. It's exactly like the art you may have done as a kid. You get an ink bottle, and drop a few drops onto a piece of paper and spread it by either folding or adding water. Then, based on what you see, you continue the art with a pen or marker, incorporating ink drops into your scene. I like recommending this one because it doesn't require you to start from scratch. The blots automatically seed some thinking, and you get your creative juices flowing with what's there. Fifth idea is to try creating a postcard with no intention of ever sending it. When I look for art therapy tips online, this one seems to be pretty popular. If you're ever sad or frustrated and upset and find yourself reliving anger and over, this one may be helpful for you. The idea is to distance yourself from the problem to try to get some healing. You write down on a blank postcard, asking yourself, what would I say if I didn't have to say it face to face? And then you send it off, metaphorically speaking. and let the emotions just go with it. The sixth idea is to move towards something 3D and make sculpture. Now I know, this sounds like it could be a lot of work, but it's really not. I'd like to just get Play-Doh from the dollar store or buy air drying modeling clay on Amazon and just have fun. There's something about working the dough in your hands that adds another layer to the expression you can have. And I like recommending this because a lot of people think art is only 2D, but there's so much more to it. And it's a great thing to try with kids too. Now the next idea I have is actually something I haven't tried much of, but I want to, and that's decorating. There's a variety of studies that have shown how placing artwork or artifacts throughout the home can help enhance feelings of happiness and enhance the overall at-home experience. If art is emotional expression, then I think there's something to be said about not always, feeling like you have to create art, right? Maybe curating, placing, and admiring art can have the same effect. Okay, on to my last suggestion, and that's to dance. You're ready on YouTube. Just pick out some music and dance like nobody's watching. Works great, and depending on the music you pick, it can allow you to express a wide range of emotional feelings. And that's my list of recommendations on doing art at home. For the full experience, I definitely recommend you find a trained art therapist. They can combine art with clinical psychology methods and even more spiritual practices like meditation for your benefit. They'll also know when it might be a good thing to bring in a partner or family member to participate with you. Now, there's also a great list of other ideas at positivepsychology.com, and they have further links to things like blank postcard templates or tips on how to find an art therapist near you. So I'll include that in the video description as well. Okay, so now that you have some ideas on how you might do art therapy, I hope you can try it out with me. I have another video where we can pattern draw together to some meditation music. All you need is some paper and something to draw with. And for those of you who have the coloring books and pencils from the Amidira Mind Care box, let's take that out too and do some coloring together. Just follow the links. Okay, until next time, take care. And if you like this video and want more, subscribe.